What do you make of all this?
Oh, I mean, it's just where do you start? I mean, it's just every single thing is wrong with us, isn't it? I mean, we are just mutating ourselves to such a degree. And, you know, I had a really great conversation with my 13-year-old yesterday. You know when you just get those really good ones with your teenager, rarely?
I've got a teenage boy, so no.
Yeah. And we were talking about this, you know, and she was saying to me that some of her friends, on whatever the sites it is that they all go on, it enhanced the size of their bottoms.
Of their bottoms.
These are 12, 13...
Do you know what's so hilarious? Is 13-year-olds are enhanced. If they could get a middle-aged woman app where you get the same bottom and you just shrink it.
I would use that. I'm really sick of seeing all these photos with people, you know, it's so bad for our daughters, you know. Here I am, do whatever you want. That's the sort of...
See, I
don't like
always knock it because I obviously did the glamour stuff.
It's your fault.
But it was
You started it.
I've had the cartoon biggest balloons up here, and it just goes to show I've done a circle now when I'm smaller. But for the big bums, for me, I don't find that attractive.
Yeah.
I don't think you should have bum implants.
Yeah.
But then again, some people don't want boobs. But I agree with you. But some of them are massive, like ridiculous.
But what do you make of the whole sort of cartoon body thing? Because you're right, you were right out there, Katie Price.
Yeah.
Did anybody try and say to you at the time, what are you doing? You know, in the same way that you would maybe say to a teenager
I said it a few times in my column, didn't I?
Probably, I do. Yeah, they did, and it's like when I look at girls now and they've got it all hanging out, I look at them and think, oh, my God. And then I'm like, hang on a minute, Kate, that's exactly what you was like. But I suppose it's part of growing up.
I wasn't even joking when I said you started it.
I don't think it's any bad thing that we're celebrating big bottoms, per se, because if it's natural. But the notion that you would sort of inject something into your bum or whatever is ridiculous. And if you look at somebody like Marilyn Monroe, in fact, I was reading a book that's out today by a costume designer from the old Hollywood
I know
days.
the one, it's amazing.
And he said she was a nightmare to dress because she had such a big bottom. But, of course, that was her... You know, they focused on it in all the films, but it was natural, and that was great.
A beautiful thing.
Glorious for the women that have natural, big, gorgeous
And I like
bottoms.
my small little purse.
We come in all different shapes and sizes, and that's what makes us lovely.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
For more Loose Women action, click here. And I'd subscribe if I were you. It's totally free, and it means you'll be kept up to date with new videos and exclusive YouTube content.
I have to say, she's got a very high sex drive, this woman.
Oh, my God!
So I don't want men to think, oh, no, she won't have time, she's got these kids. Am I right or wrong, Kerry?